What's up, my people? How now they waiting? They haven't waiting this up. Here we have Blessing CEO. So Blessing CEO celebrated her 31st birthday recently, which is amazing. She got herself a car, but guess what? People have a problem, not with the car, but who she got it from, or who must have gifted her or given her the car, and that's IVD. And IVD has been on the most hated, or one of the most hated people this year. I think it started last year. He's been called out multiple times. And later, so for some reason, Blessing CEO found herself in the same WhatsApp group as IVD. Just because of her relationship with IVD, a lot of people suspect that this lady is probably dating IVD. Now, this kind of cemented it for them. The car. I mean, she even shared the envelope, and on that, envelope, that's the envelope that's got the document. On that, you can see it boldly written IVD Auto, and IVD. We all know what happened and why is one of the most hated people currently on social media. Now, people will always have something to point out. Check out Blessing CEO's picture, and you can see, which is very obvious. And I mean, I'm sure you'll be wondering, somebody that did a body, that did the surgery and stuff, you wonder why such person will go ahead and still try to edit the picture before she posted it online. Now, there's nothing wrong with the editing. It's just the fact that she still try to edit the backside again to make it larger than life, if you know what I mean. So check out the wall behind her. That's how you get to know that wall. You can see the shape of the wall. I don't need to talk much, but yeah, that is it. And let us quickly read some comments about her getting a car. And I think, hold on, I think IVD actually reacted to that. And by the way, guys, we've got Edochie in the news today. We're gonna talk about Edochie, by the way. But yeah, let us read IVD. IVD wished her happy birthday as well. So maybe got this as a gift. IVD sells cars though. So happy birthday, Blessing CEO. God bless you abundantly and bless the works of your hands. And I can't thank you enough for being strong. After all lies upon I and you, just because you came out to speak for the truth. Okay, God bless your new age. What is he trying to say? You be my G for life. Okay, some comments here. With small money, some comments here. This should be a lesson to all women who won't die on top man matter. Another person says, young ladies, as your suitors are busy making research on you to know whether or not they should marry you or they should get married to you, spend even more time doing the same about them. Remember, if you eventually get divorced because of irreconcilable differences, it's easier for the man to move on than for you to, especially if you have children with him. Men don't like women with children, but women can easily accept men with same. Use your head, no be yap. Okay. Another person here says, I actually don't see anything wrong in this guy celebrating Blessing or being his friend. Everybody must not be your enemy. She chooses to be his friend, so make una leave Blessing alone. Another person here, now who die lose. Yeah, IVD, Blessing CEO, and Julie Doche and Judy Obasi are all in one WhatsApp group. We don't know what to do to them anymore. Okay, guys, the next one right here, I'm gonna read what one Azubike Ihemeche posted or sent to Gislova, because this was shared by Gislova yesterday. First I'm gonna read, and to the best of my knowledge, may I just explain. This guy said the story is completely false. I'm personally aware that on the very day you deleted all his posts on Instagram, he was right there with Judy. Okay, it was beside Judy while I was busy deleting those photos. That's got to do with Judy. So he said they took the decision together and did it together in Judy's house. Okay. A close friend of Judy and you called them in my presence same day and moment and put it on speakers. So most of these bloggers are just speculating about what they don't know. I used to support May, but after hearing something directly from you, I was shocked. Still, that doesn't mean I have believed Yu's story until I hear from May directly. For now, I had to modify my criticisms of you till further information from May. So I think this one, I'm not just going to pass it. I read it and I was like, okay, I'm going to just talk about it, but still not spend much time on it. Okay. So personally, right, I feel like this a lot of people are waiting for me to say something. I mean, I understand if you've got some issues with your first wife, but constantly coming on social media, with the second wife making videos and all that, even after, the death of the son, constantly coming on social media, laughing and all that. Initially, when that happened, this news of the child, got out there, he deleted all these things, and all of a sudden it gets back to being normal as usual. So now this person is trying to tell us that it was May that asked him to that they play with our minds. Well, no matter what is going on between these two or among them, including May, only time eventually, based on my experience on social media, eventually everything will come outside well. I mean, just like the fight between, this got nothing to do with marriage here. I remember Basket Mouth and AY, their fight has been lingering for a long time. People just kept mute. That one, to enter social media, but people were just like, okay, let us see how this goes. These two, waiting they go on, but let's see. After many years, they don't come outside, they tell us stories, even when we are not interested anymore. So no matter what, eventually it will happen. Only time will tell. Let us move straight to the next one. Now, this one is about Seun Kuti. The trial of Seun Kuti was postponed at the Yaba Magistrate Court in Lagos on May 23. Are they trying to play the, adjournment card here? But hold on. I told you guys that Seun Kuti's got some pretty good lawyers. I mean, we're talking about Falana Chambers. Now, in a new video released on social media, an update about Seun's arrest and detention is that he's been released on bail. So congratulations to him. And his lawyer confirmed that his bail condition was met last Thursday and he was released on May 23 after the police request for an extension of his detention was granted. So this whole postponement thing is due to the absence of Magistrate Adeola Olatubosun, who has been presiding over the case. No reason was provided for the magistrate's absence. Seun Kuti was taken to the police station as Panti. The trial has been rescheduled for Wednesday, May 24. Guys, let us move straight to the next one. I stumbled on this. I mean, this is Bobrisky again. Bobrisky and his shenanigans on social media. Bobrisky was heard crying, missing her friend Aja for real. Now, this Aja, in case you don't know, Aja for real was extradited from the United Kingdom to United States for alleged involvement in a romance scam targeting older individuals. She's accused of swindling over $2 million from single American men and women. Ajia actually, gained fame through a popular Instagram account. She was arrested in UK in November 2022 and brought to the US on May 12. She appeared in court and pleaded not guilty to charges of wire fraud, money laundering, receipt of stolen money, and conspiracy. If convicted, she could face up to 20 years in prison. Prosecutors claim that she was part of a network of fraudsters operating from Ghana and Nigeria, using false identities to establish fake romantic relationships and trick victims into sending money. So that's who Bobrisky is missing.
You get it. Hey guys, good morning. I want you all to please pray for my friend. I've messaged her since like 3 days now. She has not responded to me. I want you guys to please pray for her for me.
The queen serving the queen. Oh, some Ghana made jollof. We're about to eat. Extra Ghana jollof. Ghana jollof are the finest. The finest. Say. Exactly.
Let us move straight to the next one. Here we have a pastor or an apostle of God who asked his members to raise their phone. And guess what this man? Guess the prayer. You know the miracle money. I think this guy is popular for that. Apostle Suleiman. Oh, he also did the same thing, if I could remember correctly.
It's a shame that people believe that a Yahoo boy can go to a herbalist, do charm, and get money. But a Christian cannot pray to God and angels bring money.
Hey. Somebody actually shared this video with me. I really want to understand this miracle money. When you ask your members to raise their phones and you ask God, is it fake alert or real alert? That's number one. And how did they even know the account? How would they even know the account to pay into? Is the phone, does it have BVN so that when you pray, when it's the miracle money touches the phone, is there a BVN linked to that number where you get an alert? And is there a bank that is like, I don't understand, but I think if your faith can carry it, you're good to go.
You are the giver of all things. You told me that the words of my mouth will not fall to the ground. You told me that whoever I bless shall be blessed. I stand in my office as God's servant. Lift up those phones. I command money to enter your account. If you have faith here, that amen will be better. I don't need to shout for you to get wealth. It is spiritual. Stretch that up. I speak to Zenith bank account. Receive miracle money. I speak to Diamond Access account. Receive miracle money. I speak to UBA. Receive money. I speak to Access Bank. Receive miracle money. I speak to Guarantee Trust Bank. Receive miracle money.
Anyways, guys, let's move straight to the next one. Here we have someone who shared this on social media. Said, I'm here to tell you without fear of contradiction, if you are dating a woman who is always sharing her dance and twerk videos on her Facebook, her Snapchat stories, Instagram, and TikTok, there are two things involved. One, she's marketing herself using her body. Two, which is even more serious, is that you are dating a fool who has nothing else to offer the world but her body. When the head is empty, the body keeps vibrating to find equilibrium. I'm not asking you to leave her. Stay around as you continue to look for a serious woman who can give you bright kids. Remember, kids inherit brains from their mothers. On a more serious note, first, okay, twerk video. I don't think, it's really, really okay. But there are some people who make money through that. And I'm sure that before you went after that person, you already seen that video. You already know that that's what she does. And she's probably making money, because these days you can make money by doing anything on social media, as long as you're getting views. If it favors you, then fine. And if it cuts short along the line, I remember it usually doesn't last long, except you branch out or you find a way if you're twerking and all that. I mean, I remember Mahida that even posts news on social media. Where's Mahida today? The younger ones have taken over. But let's now talk about getting or marrying this person. I mean, eventually, if somebody like this finds somebody, a guy that they truly like, I don't think they will constantly be doing. It's not everybody that will be Jemena, and if you are Jemena, find a man that really doesn't care or doesn't mind. But trust me, there are some men who will tell you, I don't mind, oh, I don't mind, my dear. Yeah. Eventually, they will just sleep one night like that. They think, say, she not like this. Now, the kind tonight I want my picking the watch. They'll just wake up the next morning. Babe, I don't think I can do this anymore. You will be like, actually something there your brain. Okay, guys. The next one right here, speaking about beauty in the eyes of the beholder. Here we have these two. They've been married for 2 years. They celebrated their wedding anniversary recently, and you can see here she said, first, they said it was a fake wedding. Later, they said it was a contract wedding and a contract marriage. And then they said it won't last 1 year. Today is 2 years already. Again, we're talking about people who see things, differently, right, from you. So I'm sure I even saw a comment that says, she probably paid this guy. And there are some people, who make choices based on their experiences, just because they don't show them pepper. And there are others who just need somebody that will just be there, that they can trust, that cannot cheat, that is just them. So they focus on that. They just accept, be happy that at least now only me, now in this person they look. And again, peace of mind. There are others who are just looking for peace of mind. They don't really want drama and everything. Everybody gets the reason why they won't date one person. I'm talking about real ones. Actually, I went to the restaurant yesterday, one restaurant, and there was this lady. She works there actually, and for some reason we started talking to everybody. She was like, she was explaining how difficult it is to find a man that is serious these days. She was like, it is difficult to find a man that is serious these days. So another girl was like, as it did hard to find a man, a serious man, now so it did hard to find a serious lady in these days. So that's it. Different people, different opinions. Moving on to the next one. Here we have Davido. So Davido said, people love the grass to grace story, which is true. A lot of people want to hear that you suffer, then you move from, grass to grace and stuff. I like the fact that, Davido is not trying to even though at some point he push it that, yes, you know what, I have also suffered, I went left. I think now you just embrace it. But I left the house just so I can make music. This is what I love, and this is what I really, really want to do. So I understand Davido.
Because people
do what you were gonna do.
People love the grass to gray story.
Right.
Everybody loves the story of, I was down bad, now I'm up. So I've never been really down bad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because my pops.
But you were passionate about it, and you were ready to give it up, though.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
Because
we had a $16 million house in Nigeria that I ran away from. I was sleeping in my friend's studio, hot.
Man, I would have told.
They looking at me crazy, like, boy, you better go home. I said, I'm not going home.
Hey, dude, I would have called your dad, be like, can I be your son? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'd be like, David done lost his mind, man. I'd be like, David, let's all go back.
No, that's how they were looking at me like.
Right.
I just say you start.
But there's a call in there, bro. There's like,
they're like, my guys are telling me, man, guy, you don't understand. Oh, more guy, be going home. Oh. And then I'm like eating noodles, like people like, they got to a point where everybody's like, bro, are you trying to?
Right.
Trying to be bored, like you know what I'm saying? I was like, I just kept on saying, but you don't understand my family. Like, and I knew like once I went back, they gonna lock that gate, boy.
Yeah, yeah, and you never get out of.
So I'm like, nah. So even like the friends I was staying with, the police will send letters like, we heard you have David Adeleke inside your house. If we come back and he's here, we're going to arrest him. I'm like, damn, I can't do no show. Now I can't. I got nowhere to sleep.
Yeah. Like, man, I'm on the floor,
Bro. No floor.
Right,
Like,
right.
bro, it was crazy. Like, but that record, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Guys, just let me quickly chip this in. I don't know, but what is happening? Why didn't Wande Co include, because he just released his album, why didn't he include Davido in this his new album? They had a song, we thought they had a song together where it featured Davido. They showed us a snippet on social media. So what happened to it? Moving on to the next one, guys. I don't know if you guys remember this woman, Deborah Okezie. She's on Facebook, actually. The mother of Don Davis, the student in Deeper Life, who cried out, to the world. I think it was in 2020 or something, alleging that her son was sexually assaulted, and she actually got a lot of support from people. And said her son was molested in Deeper Life school. I think, yes, not Deeper Life Church, Deeper Life student in Deeper Life school. Yeah. Now this lady said that people keep bashing her just because of her stomach, and she said, look, do not come for me, keep your advice, stay away. Guys, watch this video, let me know what you think.
How can somebody like this? Mommy Don, how are you? Honestly, I like you. You have a very beautiful face. I don't like to deceive people. I think you should talk in, and I can send you some address of where to go tuck in your tummy. You know what? You can actually do it in such a way that they will remove fat from your tummy and put on your butt. You have a very beautiful face. If you can complement it with a good butt, I tell you, you're good to go. See, I'm now. I go look in profile. I don't see better. I don't even see better house. I don't see better house. You the advice to Nyash. What do you want to come do? You will advise me, never even born. You never born. Me, I don't born finish. Nyash, I marry. Leave them to my inbox. I posted something on my TikTok. People don't use mouth finish me. If not beside I get BP medicine, by now for don't die. It's not until you use knife cut person neck that you kill person. Let me show everybody my body again. Get used to it or you leave it. Let me show you my body. This is me. I intentionally wear this thing. This is me. Now like this I did. See my breast? I'm not wearing bra. You see as it stand? That's why it did like orange. This is my belly. This belly have carried 9 children and 3 remain. This belly, no razor cut, no nothing. 9 children are like this. You see this nyash? See this nyash? You see as it flat? Now so it flat, I built my first house at the age of 24. You wake up, you build house at the age of 24. Go Lagos. Go Okera. Start from Odupe. Tell anybody say they go Deborah house, they will show you. You see this my belly? You don't even come down, sir. If people who know me before, if I sit down, the belly, they give us seat to sit down. You see this my breast? Like this today. This belly, make I start. You see how you don't they go down. Before it been there like this. You see this nyash? See this nyash? See how? See the nyash? As it's small like this, now so the grace big. I built my first house at the age of 24 years. I no go university. When I go say I take my business, I wasn't married though. I wasn't married. You will get big nyash. You don't count money, go buy car. When you say you call men, they buy for you.
Moving on to the next one. Somebody here says, if you are in Nigeria and earns 150k after tax every month, you are better than 49% of people living in the UK. See, forget glow pictures and media hype. We all broke. Before you can truly make it in the UK, it might be after 5 years, considering the job you are into. They can't relate. I'm in a Nigerian pub in Barking. I might link my thing from Barking. As I type this, trophy, yes, our same OT Jesha is £7 per bottle, and Unquo be £15. But you are in a foreign land now, getting an African food. It's supposed to be expensive now. You know how much they ship and go there? They did not tell me I paid, just telling my friend here that £7 will buy me 2 cartons in Lagos. Well, now holiday I did. Oh, now I understand. You did holiday because that 150k. I don't think say it's people struggle with 150k. Moving on to the next one. Men should stop marrying, educating, and investing in illiterate and impoverished women. The high prevalence of Nigerian women dumping their husbands soon after moving abroad is not a coincidence. These women are incapable of being submissive and loving any man. It's poverty and hardship that preconditions these women to enter into marriage and even their providers as the love of their lives when they are still in Nigeria. As soon as they move abroad, yes, the truth, there's truth to what he's saying. He's got a point about some women who just want to marry so that the bills will not be on them again, it will be on another man. And there are others who want to marry just to have the status or status married because of their age. They just jump into it, just this man is ready, let me just marry him. And we must understand, and I've said this multiple times, that share una love una self before you even come up for Nigeria, because most of these marriages are young marriages. After 2 years, after 3 years, after a child, they are young marriages. So that's the question we have to ask ourselves. We are not seeing the ones that actually went there and still living together. So we can call it whatever we want to call it. It might not even be because of the age. It might just be the intention you had before getting into that marriage. Now, change of plan. UK comes in. You can't hold up anymore. Just because 2 of them or 1 of them got an ulterior motive, before marrying that person, not that they truly love the person. So many stories about marriages, not even just marriage, relationship, and that's how it is out there. Like I said, I went into the restaurant and this girl who works in the restaurant just started this conversation, and everybody started joining in. People that are just like, just someone passing by and be like, not true, Joe. You have a point, Joe. And I just look at everybody like, this, what is wrong? So this thing, they happen out there too. Like, people are concerned. Relationship crazy now is like, if you see somebody way serious with you like this, just hold them tight. They serious with them too. Because people way serious out there, they don't pass too. Okay. Here somebody says, I understand why parents get involved in making decisions about their children's life partners. Some people are damaged and need therapy, not marriage. When it's time for my beautiful daughter to get married, I'm going to hire a private investigator to dig into the life of anyone that wants to marry her. I am not giving my daughter to someone that is badly behaved, because I know that love is not enough. Truly, love is not enough. Other things that comes with it, Somebody replied saying, I think we forget that somebody having a good background does not mean they will be good for you. Yes, it does not mean that they will be good for you, but it's also important. Just like school, as they say, school na scam. Truly, school no be scam, but person wey no go school still fit make am. But that no mean say e no go still affect them later. E no go still somehow affect them. But at the end of the day, people wey no go school, they become billionaires. Make we no remove that fact. So the same thing as background. You understand? There's a reason why they want to check before they give you loan in America. They want to check your credit score. Or before they give you a house in America, they want to check. The landlord want to check if you've committed a crime before. It does not mean that you've been. I mean, I'm sure most people have become a changed person. But the landlord will use that to rate them at the end of the day, because what you grew up with, or the environment, or something that was instilled in you, will reflect at some point. Somehow you will apply it, even though you don't become bad. Somehow, maybe eventually you want to change, you want to just transform into something good. You always have a link back to your background that was strong. So yeah, I think that's why here we have the governor of Lagos State, and this one is about the Dangote refinery. Dangote is an individual. I think he's going to do so great with that. And this is record breaking. This is amazing. The fact that it's in Lagos. Yes, I know we all have our criticisms about Dangote, but at the end of the day, I hope, okay, let me put it this way. I hope that it's going to benefit us. Now, I know that our governor have sweet mouth. Sanwo-Olu is known for that. And during his speech, he said, Dangote came to Lagos with nothing 45 years ago. Come on. Dangote is from a rich home. I mean, let's talk about background now. He's from a rich background. Dangote forefathers, his mama self was a big business woman. His uncle, everybody, there's no way Dangote will not be rich. If he's serious, he just needs to be serious a little. Yeah, you need to be very, very serious to get to this level, But having all the resources available for you is the easier way to achieve success, to get to that billionaire status.
Quickly talking, the first story is about a young Nigerian 45 years ago, and you see the coincidence in the story. 45 years ago, who came to Lagos all the way from another mega city in our country, Kano, who saw the prosperity, the diversity of our country, who came with nothing, but in 45 years has built the biggest empire in the world for Africa.
We've got news about Mefile and Dangote. It says Dangote has paid back 70% of loans taken to finance the refinery. And I know the question you are asking yourself now is, if Nigeria could give loan to build a refinery, why can't they build it themselves? Guys, leave your answer in the comment section below. By the way, Dangote is trending now on social media. Yes, trending. And I know in Nigeria, let me just quickly put this out there. It is corruption. Until it benefits you, then it's connection. Even Christians will call it grace. Thank God. Grace have found me. But go check where. Check the route or the steps. The thing follow the right steps to reach you. Oh no, it's grace. I love some Nigerians. Guys, I watched the videos, the dignitaries who attended, the Dangote refinery event or whatever they call it. I don't care, my people. To get money go sweet you. The powers, the powerful men there, present there. I shall never be broke in my life.
If you just stay by the side. My dancing governor. My dancing governor. Our governor. Oh, yes, sir. This way. Oh, yes, sir. Cameraman, access to no, that will not work. You are supposed to get a plan like this. Don't worry. It's open, sir. It's open. Ah, okay. Gradually, one after the other. Come in, sir. Thank you so much. Sorry, this is.
We hear you. Okay.
Yes, our positions everywhere. Yes. Huh? Yes, sir. Yes, our positions everywhere. Yes.
Well, what I want to share with Nigerians is actually to show my personal gratitude and that of also the Dangote Group for all the assistance that we got from the president, from the federal government, of Nigeria, from even the president-elect, because he also set the face by creating the Lekki Free Trade Zone as part of his, dream. And also, we want to, thank most especially the, Governor Fashola, Governor Ambode, because it was also during their period that we started, and most especially Governor Seun, because they have given us all the assistance that we're looking for. We thank all Nigerians for giving us the support, which they are too numerous to mention.
Moving on to the next one. The US President Joe Biden has announced the presidential delegation that will attend the inauguration of President-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu on May 29th, 2023. At the end of the day, it's about gains, what you're going to gain from these people. Now, the Presidential Election Petition Court has consolidated 3 different petitions challenging the declaration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu of the APC as the winner. The court dismissed objections raised by Tinubu and APC, stating that the cases should be consolidated and treated as one petition since they relate to the same election. But the court has scheduled May 30 for Peter Obi to present his case with a reduced time period of 3 weeks. Now, INEC, Tinubu, and Senator Kashim Shettima were given 5 days each to defend the petition, while Kabiru Masari was given 3 days. The court set a date for the adoption of final arguments on August 5, after which a judgment will be made. So, after this, a judgment will be made in August. Let's see how this pans out as usual. But guys, the Nigerian Supreme Court is set to deliver judgment on the alleged double nomination of Vice President-elect Kashim Shettima on May 26th. If Shettima is disqualified, it could impact the inauguration of Bola Tinubu as president too, as they ran on a joint ticket. The allegation is that Shettima was nominated for both the vice presidential position and Borno Central senatorial nominations simultaneously, which is a violation of electoral laws. Additionally, there are claims of a secret plan to declare May 26th and May 29th as public holidays to prevent the Supreme Court Justice from convening. Very, very interesting. Now guys, let's talk about the updates concerning the Nigerian students in UK bringing their relatives. The UK Home Secretary Suella, whatever her name is, has announced stricter rules for international students bringing their families, including Nigerians obviously, to the country, except for those pursuing PhD courses, which I said yesterday that those who are there for PhD can bring their families. Now they said the changes will take effect in January 2024 and are intended to address concerns about system exploitation and these education agents all around. They really want to find a solution to that. They said it's so unnecessary. Now currently only postgraduates on courses lasting 9 months or more can bring their partners and children under 18. The decision comes as the number of dependents brought by international students to the UK has risen significantly. Chinese students, these Chinese students, despite being the largest group, brought the fewest dependents, while Nigerian and Indian students brought larger numbers of family members. Guys, what do you think about this?
Overseas students bringing dependents to the UK. It will mean foreign postgraduate students can no longer bring family members with them unless they're studying on specific research programs. The announcement's been made 2 days before official statistics are expected to show net legal migration has hit a record 700,000 this year. Our Home Editor, Mark Easton, reports.
Lights, a front room in the West Midlands, camera, a YouTuber helping Nigerians come to Britain, and action.
Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your boy E to the N.
Among ND's hundreds of videos are guides on how to get a student visa to come to the UK.
Because there's new information regarding the student routes to the UK.
Last year, a fifth of international student visas were issued to Nigerians, 120,000 people in total, half of them students, half their dependents. But ND believes many are actually coming not for a new qualification, so much as a new life.
So the student thing is it's not like they need the degrees. They need the degree as an access route to come into the country. So a lot of these people get their priorities shifted real fast.
So it's really about getting into the UK.
Exactly. It's not about the education. It's not really about the education.
Nigerians have a word for what's going on here. Japa, escape, doing whatever it takes to leave Nigeria and start a new life somewhere more prosperous. And Japa may explain why the Shropshire town of Telford, with its University of Wolverhampton student campus, now has more than 300 Nigerian residents.
Let me quickly chip this in. WhatsApp has introduced a new edit feature that allows users to modify their sent messages within 15 minutes of sending. The feature will be available in the coming weeks. It enables users to correct mistakes or add more context to their messages. To edit a message, users can long press on it and select the edit option. The edited message will be labeled as edited without displaying the edit history. Remember, iPhone or iMessage, they're already doing this. I think Telegram does it. Signal as well does the same thing. Twitter also introduced an editing feature for select users, while Facebook and Instagram have long allowed editing of posts and comments. Okay guys, that's where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Guys, like this video, subscribe if you get to do so. Until we see you next time, peace.